Gaslight. Now, gaslight is a term which is usually used when someone is being psychologically disturbed in a very subtle manner, until the person is questioning his or her mental balance and mental health. And when we talk of gaslight as cinema, we go back all the way to 1938 to 1940 when the first British Gaslight was made, starring Jane Vineyard, directed by Thorell Dickinson. Of course, 4 years later, in 1944, there was the more famous Gaslight, which starred Joseph Cotten and Ingrid Bergman in a fantastic performance. Now, that was a Hollywood movie. And we come back to 2023 when yet another Gaslight has been released, this time directed by Pavan Kripalani and starring Sara Ali Khan, Vikrant-Chitrangadha and Chitrangadha Singh in the lead roles. As expected, Gaslight is a psychological thriller, and it's been written by Neha Sharma and Pavan Kripalani himself. Gaslight tells us the story of this girl from a royal family, Misha, and she comes back to the palace after many years, after getting a letter from her father asking her to come back. Her father had remarried, and that probably had caused some stress between the two of them. And as we find out, Misha is physically challenged. She is on a wheelchair. And when she comes home after so many years, she doesn't find her father there. Her stepmother is there, who on the face of things looks very warm and friendly towards her. But it is very, very evident that there is a lot of tension and a lot of undercurrent between the two women. And what happens is the return of Misha to her palace begins a search for her missing father, because her father is not there. He's apparently out on some trip and is expected to return in a couple of days, which he doesn't. And in the meantime, there are haunting images and strange and spooky things that happen around Misha, questioning her own sanity, as well as making her believe firmly that maybe her father is no longer there, no more there. And how the mystery unravels is what Gaslight is all about. Now, Pavan Kripalani had made the brilliant psychological thriller Phobia a few years ago in 2016 or 17. He had made Phobia starring Radhika Apte, which was an absolutely fantastic psychological thriller. Now, when you compare Gaslight to that, Gaslight perhaps falls short. But having said that, it is definitely a film worth watching because atmospheric. It's very atmospheric. Some brilliant night photography by Ragul Dharman, the cinematographer. He's done a fantastic job, I thought, because most parts of the movie is shot in the dark at night, and some of the images he's created, fabulous, absolutely. And performance-wise, I think Sara Ali Khan is superb. She is really brilliant in the lead role. She has the meatiest role. And very, very ably supported by Chitrangadha and Vikrant-Chitrangadha. Both of them are brilliant supports to Sara in this movie. But having said that, the film is a bit of a wobble. It starts brilliantly, and as I said, there is an atmosphere created, there is an ambience created, which is quite captivating. But the screenplay could have been tighter in places, and the film slacks, and at times some of the so-called twists can be seen a mile away, which is really not ideal for a film that is supposed to shock you and take you by surprise. On the whole, I'll say the good thing about Gaslight is its duration. It's a little under 2 hours. It's 1 hour 50 minutes, which is good because it does away with extra fluff like songs and things like that. In that sense, it's good, but there was always scope for improvement. Some of the punches, some of the twists could have been handled better. But as a one-time watch, as a one-time psychological thriller movie, I think it just about passes the test. And I wouldn't call it brilliant. We've of late been given some really good murder mysteries and thrillers like Monica, Oh My Darling, or Freddy. Really, really good movies. I won't put Gaslight right up there, but it's definitely worth a watch. One would have just expected, someone who had made Phobia earlier to make a more gripping movie than Gaslight eventually turned out to be. But do see it for some brilliant visuals, a couple of jump start moments, a couple of at least one twist which I wasn't expecting, and some great performances by Sara-Vikrant-Chitrangadha. So in case you're interested, Gaslight is streaming on Disney Hotstar, where you can see it from today. Hope you enjoy it, and do let me know in the comment section what you think of the movie once you've seen it. Bye for now.